All right, now we're. Oh, I should probably put this on mute. Huh? Still watching that game. That last Islanders jersey, by the way, was a Hamonic. If you're wondering. Again, it's like $40 because it's Hamonic. Anyways, now we're on to the Rangers, and fair warning, like the Oilers, Avs, and Bruins, I'm a Rangers fan, so I got quite a few of these jerseys. Let me cross out all this Islanders stuff so I don't start telling you about Islanders jerseys again. There we go. They wore this jersey from 1976 to 1978. And everybody calls this the John Ferguson jersey because Rangers fans did not like it. So John Ferguson basically took it to Winnipeg with him, took this logo off, put a Jets logo on, and said, "Ta-da! We fooled you." Not really. Um, this is the only time the Rangers ever wore a logo on their jersey full time. I know they've had alternates and outdoor jerseys and practice jerseys, stuff like that, with the logo on it. But as far as a full-time, every game NHL jersey, this is the only one that's ever had a logo on it. Which I like. I like the logo. Now, I'm with Rangers fans that should always have the word mark. It's the only team that's allowed to have a full-time word mark. But once in a while, a logo's nice. Another thing I like this big, thick, red contrasting stripe. Separates the white and the blue perfectly. It's beautiful. Another thing I like about it is just a clean look. You got the full sleeve stripe, which is popular in the 70s, and a nice waist stripe. Sorry about that. Things I don't like about it. Where am I at? Sorry, all kinds of crap happened today. It's supposed to be Sunday. I'm supposed to be chilling and watching hockey, talking to you guys, but all this other stuff's got to happen. It looks like the Caps and Pens are going to go into overtime here. Thing I don't like about it, if you notice, this red stripe on the waist stripe is nowhere near as thick as this one. Kind of throws off the balance a little bit. You know, I'm sensitive about that kind of thing. So, one thing I don't like about it, I don't have a name on the back. It's not a big deal, but everybody says that this was when the Rangers were wearing this jersey. That Rangers team should have won a cup because they had some great players, and they should have, but they didn't. It's the way she goes. And I want the white one. I think the white one looks better than this one. But I'm not. I still love this jersey. Don't get me wrong. I'd like a white one if anybody knows where I can find one. Anyways, let's continue on the Ranger journey here. That game did in fact go into overtime. Anyways, we're on to this Rangers jersey, which they wore from 1987 to 1997. The biggest change was before this jersey, in between this jersey and that last jersey I showed you, their dark jersey didn't say Rangers down the front; it said New York. So that's a big change as they went back to saying Rangers all the way down. Um, Things I like about this jersey, it's that traditional Rangers look that we all love. I like the detail, the red and white red collar on this, but we'll get to that because that's a big change. But I think the collar was nice. And another thing I love about it is it's a Moose jersey. You know, I'm an Oilers and Rangers fan, so obviously I love Messier. Things I don't like about it, like I got the collar. I still prefer the tie down version, but this is nice. And I have a personal thing for this jersey because when I went to New York, I went to Madison Square Garden. It was preseason time. This was before the pandemic, so you know. Got there a little too late. I was doing touristy stuff, checking out the World Trade Center and all that stuff. So I didn't get there in time for the game. But the lady at the gate was nice enough to let me in and go to the store at Madison Square Garden, which was for me that was a big deal because you know I'm a big hockey nerd. And this was the jersey I bought at Madison Square Garden. I was gonna get like a Buchnevich or a Lundqvist Adidas because I don't have any of those. But I saw this in the Gretzky one, and I was like, oh. Bummer is it doesn't have the 94 cut patch on it, but I mean, I could order that and slap it on, which I plan to at some point. But yeah, another weird thing about this jersey, it's in the CCM style, but in fact, see if I could find some tags on it. It's an Adidas. So Adidas Made a few throwbacks in the CCM style. The only difference is it's got that super tight choke out Adidas collar on it. And I'm a big guy, but I have a skinny neck and a small head, surprisingly. So this shouldn't be an issue for me, but it is. That's the only complaint I have about the Adidas remakes. Anyways, let's move on. And here's the one you've all been waiting for, the Lady Liberty. I'm going to throw this in there. If you watch my reverse retro ranking, this is low, even though I love this jersey. I ranked it low because it's essentially the exact same jersey. I think if they wanted to reverse it, they should have gone with a red one. Which, with the silver and the blue, it would have been perfectly fine, and I think everybody would agree. But they went with the safe route and went back to this. So that's why it ranked so low on my reverse retro, because it wasn't really a reverse. But I don't think not too many people are complaining because it's still a beautiful jersey that we all missed. They wore this as an alternate from 96 to 98. And then in 98 to 99 season, they wore a white version of this as an alternate. But then from 99 to 07, they brought this back. Now that white one's beautiful, so I get why people miss that one too. Things I love about it, same thing as everybody else. This logo is fantastic. Now, Rangers fans who traditionally don't like having a logo on their jersey still love this thing. Where was I going at? Another thing I love is the secondary. How it's got the modernized field on it. I know this was the 90s, but it still today would hold up as modern. And I love the striping on it too. Nowadays we consider it traditional, but back then it was supposed to be futuristic, which is it's nice. Things I like about it: it don't have a name on it. It needs a waist stripe. They went into the future with this and thought runoff, never-ending jerseys are the future. I don't agree. They need to have red with this nice little silver and white thing going on down here as well. And this isn't a complaint, it's more of a curiosity. I wonder what would happen if they had gold instead of silver in this jersey. How much that would change it. I think it'd look nice, but I'd have to see it. But as it is, this jersey's beautiful and we all love it. So, let's get a little more modern now. I'll be back with you guys in a quick second. This Pens Caps game went to shootout. I kind of want to see how that goes. I'll be back in a quick sec. The Gensel won that shootout for the Pens. Now, as a quick little side rant, I was complaining about the logos on the helmets. I'm glad they haven't done it to the goalies' masks because Casey DeSmith's mask is freaking sweet. Okay, now that game's over, unfortunately, because there's no hockey until tonight. We're up to this jersey. This is the Rangers' home jersey from cross out the other one from 07 to 17, so their entire Reebok run. It's pretty much the same as that Messier jersey, just the little Reebok flavor added to it. Another thing I like about it, I like the. I usually hate these neck flappy thingies, but when teams do them right, they look nice, and the Rangers did it right with going with red on this because it just breaks it up a little bit, makes it look nice. And then they got the white tie downs, get the red, white, and blue. I like another thing I like about this jersey. It's Brad Richards, by the way. This alternate captain letter. It's big, it's awesome. It breaks up the jersey even more. And I like how they always had that 3D shadow look to it. I like it. I don't know why I wrote that. That was for the Messier jersey. So let's just forget that ever happened. Thing I don't like about it is the materials don't match up. So with the alternate letter and the word mark, you got that nice double layer material that should be on all jerseys. But on the name and number, it's that cheap, crappy Reebok stuff. I don't know why you'd have the nice double stitch stuff here, double layered stitch on this, and then the crappy stuff. Just a Reebok thing. I don't understand it. But now we're going to get into one of my all-time favorite Rangers jerseys, so sit tight. They followed up that game with the Meekum show. I can live with that. Anyways, we're up to this absolute beauty. This is one of my all-time favorite Rangers jerseys. This was the jersey they wore in the 2012 Winter Classic. Things I love about this jersey, the old school logo for one. It's felt like most the outdoor jerseys. It has a beautiful shield. I love the stripes on it. It's perfect. What can I say? Now on camera it may look white, but it's actually like a cream white. Make it look old, which is a nice touch, I have to say. This is, as far as my outdoor jerseys, this is one of the very few that actually has the outdoor patch on it. And I didn't have to pay extra for it, which makes it even more awesome. Probably because it's a Dubansky, so that's why it was cheap. And, where am I at? The thing I like about it is as Reebok was starting to come into age, they were figuring out things that we didn't like and we do like. This is this big, nice, sturdy collar on it, which I like. It reinforces the tie downs, and I wish all Reebok tie down jerseys had that. Here we are. The one and only complaint I have about this jersey is the waist stripes don't match the sleeve stripes. It's a minor thing, but it's just one of those things with me I have a problem with. But let's see, I only got one more Rangers jersey left, so you guys made it. So let's get through that real quick. Yeah, it's Camouflage. I bought this jersey in 2010, and I bought it on Veterans Day. Now, what's special about that is it was right after I got out of basic training. So this was kind of my gift to myself for finally achieving my life dream of being a soldier. And I figured what better way to celebrate that than getting an awesome Rangers jersey on Veterans Day. This is the first camo jersey I ever bought. And I'm pretty sure I only have two, this one and that Avalanche one. Things I like about it, I like how the logo is also camouflaged. Just sweet. And that they went with the Lady Liberty. And it's just a practice jersey, so it's not that big of a deal. Ooh, 63, that is sweet. Try not to get distracted. The thing I like about it is unlike that Avs jersey, this thing's camouflaged the whole way through, which is nice. And another thing I like about it, it's got the old school collar on it. It doesn't have the Reebok neck flappy, which I don't understand why Reebok couldn't just slap the NHL logo on a regular collar like this full time. That's it. Thing I don't like about it, my name on it. But again, it was kind of my Veterans Day present to myself, so I guess it's okay. And the material for the name and the numbers is that it's screen printed. But like I said, this jersey's 11 years old now, and it's held up pretty well through the years. It's not really wearing down that much, so I guess it's not that cheap. Anyways, that's it for all my Rangers jerseys. So we've got about 13 and a half minutes on this guy, so I'm going to hurry up and end it. Thanks for watching.